It's Re-Up Alex.
It's BMO.
Yaddiya.
And this is a Re-Up podcast. And for those who are not familiar yet, this is a heartbeat of DC. We have someone very special here. An activist, an artist, a community builder, a teacher. Somebody who's very, very spiritually in tuned as well. Yaddiya.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. You know what I mean? Big Mo. Shout out Big Don Bino, man. Long live Go-Go. Shout out RP Dork, man. Shout out Chris. RP Polo, man. Make sure y'all check out my new joint, Bounce Beat Baby, man, everywhere. You dig what I'm saying? And shout out my Weedle Waddle. Had to bring my baby store. Had to bring Baby Stork on here today, man. I appreciate y'all for being so hospitable, man. He was super comfortable, so comfortable he fell asleep.
What's up, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
You got a special guest in the building.
Special guest, keeping up with the trend. I wouldn't say it's a trend. I think that it's something that's ingrained in DC, our history, our culture, and it is spreading like wildfire as it should. Go-go music, resistance music. We're here with Yaddiya.
What's up, man?
Man, not much, man. Thanks for having me. I got to turn up the energy. I know y'all just had Chris in here. Y'all sound like y'all too deep in the living room, though.
Oh, no, we in here, man. We in here, actually.
We slouched in the couch.
It's a comfortable couch.
Thanks for having me, though.
Oh, no problem.
I told Alex I was about to pull off because his jive parking instructions wasn't clear, but it's all good. Shout out to y'all. I had a feeling it was this right here.
Yeah, I do need to clear up the parking instructions.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Alex. I like the way he approached me with professionalism and all that. I don't normally be with all that, like, I like everything informal, but I see that shit take you a long way, so that's going to really work wonders for you.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to you.
Appreciate you.
And I had to come see BMO because I know he just had some criticism for me in the past. But
you want to get right into it?
We can get right into it for real now that I'm here because a lot of y'all don't get to see me in the flesh, but I had to come do it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even, I'm going to be real. I told myself I'm going to be real selective with all the interviews, everything I do. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, first I wasn't going to do it, but I'm like, you know what? I'll do it because this is a hometown joint, and I'm like, it is like a real subcultural thing. So I was like, I'm going to come tap in with y'all. I definitely was like, I ain't about to be doing all these interviews and shit. You know what I'm saying? I go on the news if I want. I got a News 4 interview coming out right now. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And I'm doing this right here, Daddy Daycare, so I had to bring the baby. They said, can you come? I said, yeah, if I could bring my son. So here we go, man. Good nepotism, man. I'm showing y'all how to do this shit firsthand, man. Good nepotism, man. Grew up in front of y'all face, man, on some Justin Bieber shit.
It's true. Facts, though. We going to know him the whole time, though. Yo, you know what, y'all? Let's get right into it, though, then, man.
Into it, man.
So this was, I can't even remember what year. It's 2022, 2023. Yeah. We've actually missed each other a couple of times, just like on some near-miss type situations through my man, Chris Allen. Okay. But we had can we say the name?
Shout out Chris Allen, my brother, too.
Shout out, man. Man, you talking about can rap. Anyway, we were having there was a conversation that was happening about specifically Moechella.
Yeah.
Moechella was being called to task, called to the front of the room by the people at Coachella. Yeah. And of course, Coachella got an attitude because they feel like they own all of language. Therefore, they feel like they also own Moechella. But I was curious.
I ain't saying it. Y'all saying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's saying that.
I ain't saying that.
I said that. Yeah. He ain't say that.
We had a lawsuit. The lawsuit was 2 years, and we got it settled. So I think that was good. And I don't believe in bad publicity. So, you know, I never really. I don't know. Like, you know how certain things how you turn your weaknesses into strength. It's a book by Malcolm Gladwell called Outliers. They talk about that. Now it's called David versus Goliath, and I think he talk about it in Outliers too. But I think my weakness, I was able to finesse my weakness into a strength with things like that, where it's like I don't take too many things too serious because the average man probably would have freaked out, especially if he would have saw the type of money and shit they was talking about. And I was like, man, I go fight for myself in court on some Afeni Shakur shit. You hear me? That's what I was on.
True.
You know what I mean? Ignorance is bliss, so I still got 3% ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Living inside me, so I definitely had the guts to go for it.
I mean, let's take me deep into that because you're talking about a normal man. I was freaking out. Freaking out as a bystander. I was like, I hope we don't lose this because of a name. So like, how were you able to like navigate that? I'm pretty sure the numbers was big on the paperwork.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I just honestly shout out to like all the people that did come and assist us in any way and just help us understand the whole law jargon and what's going on for real. Cause I see how the court system be tripping people up, man. A lot of people don't even know what's going on, what they got on the paperwork and all that other type of stuff, or what they even saying they suing for. So I appreciate, all the different law school students and different attorneys that helped us. You know what I mean? From American to Brooklyn.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like real
Community
whole
stepped
teams
in.
of like students and attorneys that stepped up and was like really assisting us through the process for real. You know what I mean? And it wasn't something that for real. It's crazy. Like when things happen and it's newsworthy, people forget about it like the next week. Like you might hear like someone so getting sued and you forget about it. At the same time, it's still a long, strenuous process that it's not hyped up every week. So while y'all not hyped about it, we still going through it. You know what I mean? Like literally getting ran up on the roof. Chris, I got served. I ain't even gonna say that. I mean, I got served my paperwork I got served to go to court in the craziest way. My daughter was on crutches, literally coming into my house. This dude ran up on me in the middle of my daughter, like about to go in the house, like threw the papers at me. They were trying to catch us and roof Chris, all type of weird stuff.
That's crazy.
You like, bro, you in like real live movie stuff, bro. Like I cannot make this up. At the same time, like I say, it's settled now. Water under the bridge. We got a new documentary coming out.
Okay.
We screening it at Georgetown Law School Human Rights
Shout
Institute.
out Space Boy too.
August 29th. You know what I'm saying? So y'all RSVP for that. I don't know if this gonna be out before or after then, but maybe y'all could drop a little
October
snippet.
29th?
October
Yeah,
29th, Georgetown Law School Human Rights Institute documentary, full length documentary produced by Sebastian Vizcarra. Something for the people. We gonna be showing that. And shout out my son too.
Oh man, I mean, okay.
Baby Stoic right here, man. I had to bring Baby Stoic.
I mean, my man looking at me dead in the face. You
Yeah,
see him?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm dead in the face.
He'll feel the vibe, man.
Yeah, I mean, I hope I'm giving the right vibe there. Man.
You're gonna tell me when we leave.
He surely will, brother. Tell me about that moment where, like, the community. Were you expecting that? Because we see legal problems happen to creatives and creators.
I always was like, man, if they ever sue me, I'm gonna be stupid up. Cause it's like if they find out and want to sue me, I'm gonna be crazy up. But like I say, things don't always. I don't know, man. Like I say, I always was thinking that. You know how you think you make a shirt and you might flip a Chanel joint. You like, man, if Chanel say something, I'm probably gonna be dumb up by then.
Yeah.
Nah, you still don't want that to happen.
True.
I ain't gonna lie, and it was crazy as bro. I never even picked like. I never sat at home and conjured up the name. I more so conjured up the strategy, the idea of doing it. The activation element, the implementation element. So it was crazy. Like when the people put that name on, I just felt like we should run with it because I only started this, or I feel like God only utilized me as a vessel to start this to appease the culture. So like anything they could have said anything. Somebody was calling it anything, and I probably would have adopted that name just for y'all for real. Just doing that shit for y'all. Like
I ain't know that.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's crazy because a lot of people, if you look at a lot of beginning flyers I was putting out, it was saying peaceful demonstrations because that's something I brought me from the White House because I'm like, man, it don't even matter. That's a whole long story. At the end of the day, all I'm just saying is, bro, I ain't never, expect to really be in that predicament. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and at
true.
the end of the day, I wanted something that was, I felt like because Moechella was free and open to the public and not a commercial thing, that it would entice everyone to link up together and create something beautiful and truly be a testament that like we can work together. At the same time, with all attention and limelight always come the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, I ain't never start this expecting nothing about none of that shit that came. That straight God touched by the Lord, like real live. Like I ain't never plan or expect to be in any of these positions. I real live do it straight from the heart. And if you know me, you know that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I feel like I be facing a lot of adversity because that shit be pure. And anything that real live intent, you know what I'm saying, passionate, pure, like people doing it out of the love, you always face with obstacles.
Right.
God always
it's never
gonna
easy.
test you, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but a test from God for real.
So when I found out about you and the things that you do, it was obviously through Go-Go Music. It was through Moechella. This was a few summers ago, the same Moechella where there was a little bit of an incident. But as somebody who loves protests and I love being a part of it because there's a certain feeling, kind of like, you're a musician, you know, you get on stage, you play a show, and there's this feeling that like you can only get by playing a show. I'm a promoter,
Okay.
so I have a feeling where I can only get this certain feeling from promoting a show and it just happening, right? For me, going to a protest is something that I cannot explain. It's a herd mentality, it's tribalness, it's togetherness, it's feeling like you can take down something that's bigger than yourself. We've been talking about go-go as resistance music, but where did those things align for you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like, when did you make that switch where you're like, all right, this is what I need to do?
Bro, I don't think any of this like thing I've done or like I say, everything real life be divine, bro. Like I never expected to be in politics, none of that stuff. My story is when I got out of high school, while all my friends was at college, our real life was throwing go-go's and promoting go-go's. Me and my man, you know what I'm saying? Me and my man Lamine. A lot of y'all might know Lamine, but we had a thing called JL Entertainment, and that's where we got popping. We was popping before the internet, you know what I'm saying? Real life, doing college shows, knowing T.O.B. when they was just young children.
Right.
Miss Tina, Boogie, all y'all like, come on. You know where we come from. It's a real brotherhood. I started this band called the All-Star Band. I worked with M.O.B. Hella, CCB, was doing the college homecomings in the early 2000s. So when I wear stuff like this sweatshirt, it's like a relic of mine, like Go-Go alumni. I realize I mean that shit. Like, that's how I really came out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, learning from the Go-Go, learning from the microcosm of business from Go-Go. Like, light, very, very light business acumen, but hustle mentality and entrepreneurial spirit from go-go music, hanging with Lamine, just soaking everything up, bro. Like, I'm a real hands-on learner, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I love education. Like, I love learning. Like, I ain't saying school systems and shit like that, but I love education, bro. Like, I learn. That's all I do. I learn so fast. So, like I say, that's what I mean when I'm saying go-go alumni. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I'm saying, like, I did this because these my homies, like, R.I.P. Dork. Like, I realized I was on Doug porch, like asking them, like, you think Chris gonna do it? Like, having real history with y'all. Having real history with this game. Like, whether y'all get it misconstrued or not, y'all real life, do y'all Googles, man. Real life, do the knowledge. Like, and that's why I say, like, I'm a senior in this shit just like the rest of y'all. We all done been around. We all done seen each other. And that's why I feel like go-go so, it's untapped and all them things, but go-go is to be cherished, bro. It's a family, it's a spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that we all grew up in, and it's deeper than rap. Like how they say, it's deeper than that shit, bro. Like, even people now, they love rap, but that shit deeper than rap. There's real family shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So, I came into that, and, bro, I'm a water sign, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go with the flow. You feel me? Like, everything I do along the way, everything this water been catching along the way, bro, is washing up on that beach, bro, and I'm making the grandest castle you ever done seen. And that's what I've been able to do time and time again. Like I say, my life a real testament of God, grace, and mercy, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't supposed to be right here. Y'all know me. I ain't do none of this shit. Look who I rub shoulders with. Look where I'm at. Look where the energy take me, bro. I'm showing y'all this shit deeper than all that was on the surface. You feel me? And that's why I decided to, all right, let me utilize my resources, throw these protests. I wasn't even tapping in with this situation. I was anybody that know me know I got into politics on a federal level. Like advocating, doing little shit, you know what I mean? And just learning, being a sponge, learning that I could protest under the First Amendment. Learning about human rights, a lot of things y'all don't realize. The things y'all can and can't do in this society. Y'all don't realize how this corporation running. And I learned all them things, you feel me? And I always gonna find a silver lining. And that's what I did in this protest shit. Yeah. And I turned this shit up to a whole nother level, turned it up to the max. Still feeling ripple effects from that shit. And I don't even sit there and take all the credit like I sat at a whiteboard and playing this shit, bro. I real life use as a vessel, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you see outside and them people and all that, that's a reflection of my energy inside, bro.
Right.
Of my passion inside, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What they say, as within, so without. Just like as above, so below, same principle, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
How do you nurture that? How do you feed? Because we were just talking to Chris from T.O.B. And what was interesting, the question you asked was, is this something that affected you? Is this like outside sources that made you create the type of music that you created? Or is this something that's so intrinsic to you that it just comes out of you?
Yeah.
And from like what the music I make.
From the music, the activism, all that.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. That shit like Taylor say that shit oozing, bro. Like real loud. Like, bro, that shit Like I tell people, bro, I'm really living like this. Like, and what I mean by that is like that's what's freedom to me. Like freedom to express yourself, do what you want, look how you want, be how you want. You know what I'm saying? And I hope my son's snoring. I'm about to be in y'all mic, but
no, it's okay. He's
at
good.
the
It's fine. Let him snore. Let him snore.
but about to put on the good binaural beats for his ass. You hear me? Put the headphones, abundant sounds for his baby. But nah. But yeah, bro, it's just who I am, bro.
Yeah.
And like I say, that's one thing I feel like people attract people to me the most is my authenticity, bro. I don't never want to portray that I'm something I'm not or be something I'm not. Like, this how I am. And I just feel like the whole code switching thing, culture that they instill in us,
right,
to have to navigate through the professional and corporate world, bro, is completely disingenuous. And it's like not natural for us, bro.
Very much so.
They make us feel ashamed about being ourselves and all that. And that's where I just want to change the shift the paradigm with that type of shit right there.
Yeah.
Be an example that you could be yourself and do what you want. Like, put your tools together. You know what I'm saying? Use that tool belt and build, you know what I'm saying, a beautiful fortress. You feel what I'm saying?
That's you think you learned that through go-go? Word to the alumni thing that you just brought up? You think you learned like not to code switch, to be authentic through, as Alex was saying, through like the resistance of the existence of go-go?
I feel like a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but at the same time, I think that go-go definitely kind of, anybody coming out the go-go world, you could probably feel some type of thing that feel similar to you, but you might not be able to put your finger on it.
Right.
It's an attitude, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, if y'all allow people to know, like, you go out of state, go out of town, go out of country, whatever, everybody thinks we're aggressive. Everybody thinks we're this, we're that. Bro, that shit come from the culture, bro. Because we've had to, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand, like, even DC demographically, like, the politics and all the everything that's against you for real. You know what I'm saying? When you just want to excel. When you just want to manifest your dreams and goals, you know what I'm saying? That's anywhere. Like, the one thing I don't like is that when people from a certain area, they be like, oh, I can't make it here. I got to go here. Like, you could make it wherever you at, but just know, like, in every place, it got its politics. It got his trials and tribulations, ebbs and flows. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you spent some time out in the Pacific Northwest, right?
Hell yeah.
So
research.
Yeah, I went to school out in the Pacific Northwest for 3 years. I spent 6 years out in like Seattle area, Portland, Oregon. I remember when I first came out there, I wanted to go out there because I was trying to see the West Coast, but I didn't want to just go to LA. I was like, I looked on a map. I'm like, I didn't even remember this all existed out here. Went out there. I remember I was in a Starbucks the first day, and I was talking to someone random, and they were like, oh, you're from the East Coast? Let me give you some advice. Don't yell at anyone, because people from the East Coast be yelling, and you're going to lose all your friends.
Nah, for real.
I'll tell you what happened the first few months. I yelled at a few people. I lost all my friends.
I be yelling at people over here losing friends. I know it's bad over there.
What was your Pacific Northwest experience like? Because it did teach me a lot.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Man, that Pacific Northwest, man, opened my third eye, man. Like, going hiking up that mountain every day, understanding that lifestyle, really getting in tune with nature. I didn't even realize that it was a moment for my spirit to transcend to another level, for the knowledge that I have to get to another level. And me, how to learn how to be by myself a lot of times, you know, solitude, you know, growth come out of discomfort and all that shit. You know, so those, I just learned how to, I would say, just tune in more of myself. You know what I'm saying? And learning how to manifest my reality for real. And the things I want to see. You know what I'm saying? The things I want to see. That's it for real. That's why I feel like I finally did it to a point where like, oh, I see this shit how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like the first time you do anything, you're like, oh, that's what it's like. You know what I'm saying? You might have been trying, but then when you finally get it, that's when it finally click in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. So to a certain degree, did you feel like you had to leave to learn those Northwest lessons?
I feel like being in some type of solitude is healthy for anyone.
Right.
At certain times, you know. And everything is duality, is balance. So it's like, even I think you just feel when it's time to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get that feeling. And the faster I think you listen to it, is the quicker things come to life.
Yeah.
It's your gut. You know, they say your gut's your second brain.
Right.
Yeah, I've been working on following my gut the past few months. It's a constant practice, but I truly believe things click when you can be in tune with that. We talked about flow state a few times on this podcast too. They're hard things. You can't just tell yourself, all right, I'm about to just tap into this. It's really got to be authentic. It's got to be the right time. You got to prepare yourself. You have to practice. But I completely agree. It is the best way to make decisions. It's the best way to meet the right people. It's the best way to get to opportunity is just follow your gut. But it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's scary.
It
Scary.
It is scary.
It's scary.
Everybody want to make sense of shit like in front. Like they want to make sense. Like they base their moves off what they see and not what they feel. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's sometimes not always about what you feel, but it's definitely not all about what you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I moved here in 2007. There was, when I hear people talk about go-go music, there was almost like an animosity between the go-go artist and the rappers.
That's
Is that a
crazy,
thing? Was that real?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I come from like I can say early 2000. Like nobody wasn't on no rap nothing. Like I specifically remember Wale coming to us. Like one of my homies used to hang with Wale. Like, man, you could put Wale on y'all shows. Like asking us like this, like in his detail law working era. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back in the Levi's era. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Back in all that type shit. And that's just an example of like where rap and go-go was in comparison to each other. And I always used to say like Jay-Z could have been next door to TCB at CFE and nigga would have went to see CFE,
of
TCB
course.
at CFE. Like Jay-Z wouldn't have stood a chance. Like that's how poignant the fucking culture was. Like that's how much that shit was really in its climax, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say pinnacle because some people might think that's disrespectful. Like, damn, that was a pinnacle, but at a climatical moment.
No, it was a peak. It was definitely a peak.
Yeah,
it was definitely
for
a peak.
real. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right before the streaming era.
With Wale, we put him on some of his first biggest shows I could stamp. Like Lanham Sports Park, all that. Wale know. Like Wale know was that little pool party Chris keep posting. Like I think that was even our pool party. We used to throw them Tugger Road pool parties. Like Go-Go was it. Go-Go in the streets of the city and different hoods and all that shit, that was the culture. Like, niggas coming through known for wearing certain shit, niggas known for this, that. Like, it was really like that. It was really like that. From the Mad Chef to the Neon to all that shit. CFE. I used to be at that CFE. I seen it with my own too. Nigga paying $200 to get in this joint.
Whoa.
Nah,
That's
for real.
crazy.
Nigga pay $150, $200 for the skip line type shit. Going there buying endless
And
bottles.
this is like early to mid
like
2000s.
06,
That's
07,
crazy.
like,
Damn.
Because
yeah,
now
no
I would be
funny.
like, okay, I see
08.
someone.
Yeah. Oh,
Like, shit
damn.
used to
In
be
the
nuts.
recession, nigga?
Yeah.
Damn.
Used to be nuts in that CFE, but CFE used to be
Like that.
jumping. Like, it used to be an old furniture store, but I'm saying that shit used to
Oh,
jump.
okay.
I'm not saying like the venue was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
You said,
I-
no, the energy was jumping.
The energy
Yeah.
and the skip line, all that. And I remember even TC being them days when Polo was living and all that. Like I really knew Polo when he was living. Like real life took Polo a rack of different places he had never gone to with the band. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, North Carolina, Atlanta, all that shit, bro. Myrtle Beach, all that, bro.
Come on, don't talk about Myrtle Beach, man. It's my hometown right
I'm
now.
like
Don't
the
talk about
first
Myrtle
dude
Beach,
to
man.
take TCB to Myrtle Beach.
That's
dog.
what's up, though.
Like real live as a
I gotta come
kid,
back.
19, 20 type shit.
So when did you start seeing like that transition where, because now when I look out into the music industry, especially in the Washington-based musicians, it seems to be more rappers, more burgeoning rappers than there are.
Yeah, I always used to
burgeoning
be
go-go
saying
bands.
rappers the new go-go only because it was a point in time where like everybody wanted a go-go band.
Yeah.
Like, everybody wanted to be in a go-go band or, you know what I'm saying? Go-go was
Yeah.
it. So that's why I always say rappers the new go-go. That's what I really mean by that.
Okay.
All of it's come from the sound. I feel like rap in this area derived from the go-go scene.
Of course.
It's all hand in hand. That's why I just feel like everybody should just be working on a huge amalgamations of shit, huge collaborations of
Right.
mashups of shit. Cause we got all the live musicians. We set the trends, bro. Like the shit been improving for so long. You know what I'm saying? It is about really linking up. And I know everybody say that's such a vague thing. I don't truly believe that everybody's going to link up like on some unity shit. I do believe in collective unity. Like 6 niggas over there might be locked in, 10 niggas, but we could all be allies. Like how like Black Panthers when them niggas were trying to find the king, all the
Of
different
course.
tribes came together, but they still was locked in.
Yeah.
They had an agreement. All right, whoever could see who, you know what I'm saying, is last man standing, he the king.
Right.
Like, that's how we gotta be coming to make, you know what I mean, decisions amongst our different unions for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Unions. Unions.
Yeah, dog.
That's I call them silos, but unions is a better I think is a better word.
I like it.
So now coming here as a go-go alumni, I remember when I was producing the Funk Parade. I produced the Funk Parade for like 4 or 5 years. I was trying so hard to find a go-go band under the age of 18. I was trying to find the teenagers. Are they out there?
I don't know. I've seen a couple little groups. Like I don't know. I'm not.
I know. I've seen one recently.
Three
or
out.
like the Pocket or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I've seen maybe one or two. I know G Magic was doing something with some kids, but I don't know. It's definitely not. Cause to me, bro, I remember a time, bro. This shit was like basketball team, like your neighborhood basketball team. Like niggas is bands, like
really.
Bro, everybody had a. But they used to have at the CFV. Used to have this show called 20 for 20. 20 bands for $20, bro.
Yo,
that's how many bands it used to be, bro. And bands used to be paying to get on that shit.
Of course,
that's crazy.
You hear me? Shit used to be crazy.
So you would say that the younger generation was more receptive to go-go than now, or do you think that there's a chance that?
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Kids now don't even be knowing, bro. And it'd be wild when I see kids. Like I went to go, like I own my own curriculum. It's been taught at like 4 or 5 DCPS schools for the last 4 or 5 years, and one of the schools that teach it is called Roosevelt. And so I went, Roosevelt, Jackson Reed. You know what I'm saying? So I went to Roosevelt like a couple weeks ago to connect with the class, and I'm asking some of them their favorite go-go band. They talking about backyard and shit like that. Ain't no way backyard these kids.
Kids' favorite band.
You know what I'm saying? Even kids that I was coming up, like they was. Man, DDB, so they call it the alphabet groups. Like that's how I know it's a huge disparity with the kids in go-go, bro.
Because they naming their parents' favorite bands.
It used to be all ages of go-go. I used to throw all ages of go-go's, bro. I threw my first all ages of go-go on Halloween night of 05, bro. Real live. MOB, CCB, ABM. That was my first ever show. I promise you, Halloween night of 05, bro. Like, and that shit. Like I say, things was just different. But I don't, like I say, I feel like we got to start talking about before and all that shit. Like, we got to move forward. I'm all about modernizing the culture, like being an ambassador for the culture now.
Right.
Not so much what we used to do. That'd be my whole thing. They can't be stuck in the past.
Question further then, do you think that go-go can become more popular than it used to be in, like, the early 2000s, like in the future?
Like, I see a big barrier there.
I mean, with a bunch of newness, bro.
Yeah.
If something new come that like represent go-go, cause bro, like I always say, it's like having LL Cool J and Lil Uzi, even down to fucking Destroy Lonely and shit. That's all rap. But with go-go, that shit just stopped at a point. So it was like fucking. When Joel Santana rap, like, what if it never changed since then?
What if it was
just all Dipset?
That's how that shit is now to me. Like, that's how I be feeling. I love this shit. Like, y'all know what's up. Y'all know how I do for the culture. It's just, I just think that we don't got no these story lonelies of go-go like now type shit. We don't got no rock star. Like, bro, go-go, like, them dudes used to be rock stars, bro. Imagine being like a kid rock star. That shit. Like, we wasn't even realizing what that shit was like when we was young, but you gotta understand, we like young rock. Like, I was a promoter, so I still was getting my little fair share. But you gotta understand, these dudes, like kitty rock stars, bro. Like, they
'cause I'm not from here. That's so wild for me to
with them. You know what I'm saying? Knowing their music, like, they doing multiple shows every weekend. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, that shit take a toll on you, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't really thinking about it like that.
Yeah, I mean, to me, one of the biggest barriers, I think, and let me know what you think, Yaddiya, I don't see a lot of young people interested in live instruments anymore.
I don't know, because there's still schools like Duke and all that. They got live instruments.
Duke is one school. But I like, and to the words
Come get them real quick. Yeah, Duke is one school, exactly. So I don't know, maybe the appreciation. Come on.
You come on.
Maybe the appreciation behind live music isn't there. But I don't know. I feel like that's such a strong point, like, to make. Yeah, heavy.
Because Alex has brought up a couple of things to me a couple of times. That this band is really into, like, electronic music. And I've been wondering.
You heard of Hoochie?
Hoochie, like Hoochie Runs?
Back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought you were talking about like a mall, black rave culture.
Be out of here.
For sure. Alex is always talking about, like, the infusion of electronic music. And now they have go-go patches. They have go-go sounds.
There's a splice pack. There's a go-go splice pack. Yeah.
How would you feel, just running this to the alumni member, how would you feel about non-live instrumented Go-Go.
I wouldn't say alumni member, but kind of. I get what you're saying.
I mean, what you mean? Or you the founder of the school? My bad, brother.
Nah, I'm the founder of Long Live Go-Go.
Right.
Long Live Go-Go. But, man, I feel like it's a field. Go-Go is a field, bro. I don't even feel like it is. Go-Go is a field, so you do got to kind of know. Even if you got the sounds, you got to know how to
time that joint still.
Yeah, put that shit in motion. Like,
yeah, there's something interesting because, go-go is derived off of, different beat patterns that people caught on to and wanted to push forward. So within electronic music, there are artists who I don't know if they I have talked to one of them before and they did not purposely do it, but it could have been just from what they're exposed to, because there's a DC artist, Crawdad Sniper.
Oh God, man!
So this dude,
why are you bringing up these people?
No, I got you.
Man.
I got you.
Okay,
He's definitely heard go-go music before. He's a drummer as well, but he makes electronic music. The beat patterns that he's using in his music and the timbales and all of the instruments, sometimes it has a go-go.
how you spell his name?
Like crawfish, dad, and sniper.
CRAWD.
Yeah. So like he has songs that have
He
like.
from here?
He lives here. He ain't from here.
Okay.
White dude just makes electronic music as a drummer, right?
Check his shit out.
But he has songs that have it's not a real bounce beat. It's very, very close. He did not do it on purpose. I really feel like he loves drumming so much, and then his influences, he
bumped into go-go.
I don't have no problem with that. I love that.
It's really interesting
I'm all
to me.
for that. I want to hear it. Like
Come
rapping
on.
on electronic.
Yeah,
shit.
I did my research.
So
yeah,
I get that shit.
No,
out.
you can MC one of our shows for
Fuck
sure.
yeah.
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 We get packed out,
I
but
love
it's
that shit.
interesting when I see a crowd of white people getting down
That's what
to
I
a
was
bounce
doing in
beat.
Oregon,
They don't
going
even
crazy.
know. They don't even know.
That's what I was doing in Oregon,
It makes them
fucking with a
move
lot
all
of-
kinds of ways they never see. It's that tribal like draw. It's like
That
it's a human
808 and
nature.
that
Yeah.
them drums, that shit touch that lower chakra. That shit how you shaking ass. You don't even know
Legit
why.
shaking ass.
You don't even know why you shaking ass, but it's spiritual, some spiritual shit going on. What's that movie that just came out? They was doing
Sinners?
Sinners,
Sinners.
yeah, no, that's what
right.
That's
Spiritual
what it
ass
is, bro.
shaking. That's exactly
That's
what
what
that
they
is.
were showing you. Like,
Yeah, no,
they
that's-
don't ass shaking them been around since the beginning of the time. That shit ain't nothing
Great
new, bro.
movie. Great movie.
They just ain't had the internet. You feel
No,
me?
that's all that was.
That's all
Speaking
it
of
was.
which, though, so you say you've been around since before the internet.
Yeah.
Talk to me about how you've grown and transitioned, like your brand, to be more visual, social media present, rather than back in the day.
I think in my taste is what allowed me to like have attractive imagery and
Okay.
stuff. So I just feel like whatever I put my eye into, like my outlook into, or my vision, is gonna come out in that way. Cause I'm a snob for real. Like I don't like everything, nothing. Like my daughter called me Mr. Unimpressed. You feel me? Cause she know. She like anything be going on your ass be unimpressed. But that shit real. Just like
Yo.
I'm a tough critic and I'm tough on myself too. So it's not just one way. You feel me?
Right.
So I just feel like my taste level. That's why I'm saying like I don't even man. I appreciate people that got good taste, and I think it say a lot about they work habit and they work ethic. You know what I mean? So I think like how they say, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. You
Right.
feel me?
That's something I've seen a lot of Washingtonians though. Y'all are very particular.
Very particular.
I wouldn't even say not even. I wouldn't say
No, that's so
non-impressionable, because you can be impressed, but it's got to be very particular, and there's
gotta
a
be
quality.
right.
Yeah.
It's got to be the right thing.
Yeah, that's very true.
They don't
I love
play
that
that,
about
man.
DC. I love that about DC.
Yeah, man.
So
that ain't just start with like us, man. Even the older generation, like I say, that shit always been a thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like DC black elites, period. That's what is like. That's what the ancestors they black elites. Like that's why they act like that, bro. U Street, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Highbrow.
Howard University.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like
No.
these, whether we recognize it or not, these are his like landmark schools, landmark places for the black community. And we still in the nation's capital at the end of the day. Y'all
Yeah.
gotta realize that this it's Egypt on the Potomac. Y'all gotta do y'all research.
Egypt.
I think you the first Washingtonian I've ever met.
I'm from Maryland, nigga, too.
Excuse me.
And that's
Yeah.
why I think make it even more crazy that I was able to make an impact with all the things I've done. Because if anybody know people from D.C., or you from Maryland, they always like, oh, you from Maryland, woo,
Yeah.
woo, woo,
Yeah.
D.C.
Yeah, I'm from
But
Virginia, so yeah.
it's go-go culture that was kind of the reason. It's not like I came to DC and I wanted to be this DC nigga. Like
No,
no,
it's the go-go.
the go-go shit. I feel like just it's created in DC, so it's just like yeah.
I don't hear too many like native DMV people give a shout out to Howard.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the whole stigma be like Howard. Like,
oh, it ain't no stigma. It's real. They told us to stay away from y'all.
Yeah, stay away from it.
That was in freshman orientation. Stay away from the locals.
But I mean, I see why they say that too, though.
You gotta,
y'all ain't ready.
You gotta break it down.
Y'all don't be ready for that smoke for real. Like it's a whole.
Oh, so protect us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
They protecting y'all, like especially the females and shit. Like dudes, man, it's a whole different place, a whole different
pressure,
bop, different rhythm. Like imagine you coming from like rural Georgia or some shit somewhere else in the country, and you had a good ass upbringing. Now you in the middle.
My thing was, instead of Howard didn't get us to try to engage in the community, to try to help develop the community. It was very much the wrong side of elite blackness, which was stay away from niggas around over there.
Yeah, because that elitist shit ain't color. That elitism is not color. It's excuse me, elitism is colorless, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It be our own people that don't eat, that be frowning down on us more than other races and ethnicities.
Yeah. So okay, you know what? So we talked about earlier about like how you're navigating like code switching. How are you dealing with when you get into these, especially these government offices, or you're dealing with other black folks from other places? How do you deal with black folks not accepting the evolution of go-go, not accepting the cultural responsibility or the cultural impact of go-go, and still seeing it as violent or noise? That was the biggest thing I heard, especially from my classmates. So I don't like go-go. It sounds like noise to me.
Man, I don't pay that. I mean, I don't. Everybody got their own opinion. I mean, I don't never try to I don't never go out my way to lend my opinion or change anyone else's for real. Like that shit really don't. Like it's bigger than go-go. Even for me, it's bigger than go-go. Like that's one of the things I feel like me being involved with all this kind of is like the catch-22, because it's like everybody think that they always got to talk to me about go-go or some shit, and it's like it's way deeper than that. Like go-go just a symbol of the culture to me. It ain't just about the music of go-go or whatever. So I almost don't even be like leaning into that shit too much. I'm like being like known to be this like go-go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm an advocate for the culture and people. I'm in a business of people. Like so. That shit deeper than go-go to me. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Yeah.
But when I hear certain elected officials say, oh, I don't like go-go, or I don't like mumbo sauce, to me, it's crazy. Beyond the pale of you like, it's your opinion. What are you saying about the culture?
Or like, what do you not like about it?
I mean,
what
don't
don't
like
you
it.
like?
That says something about them, though. Like I say, what they say, Washington Post, if you don't get it, you don't get it. Type shit. Like, that's just how it is.
That's
like, you know what I'm saying? I remember even like coming up in high school, bro, nobody likes everyone. There's no one thing that everyone likes.
Right.
Everyone don't even like Beyonce, bro. Like Beyonce, come on. Everybody don't like young boy. It's just how it is. Like everybody got their own opinion. I respect it. I respect everybody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like, if anything, I like to know why someone's saying what they're saying. Like I like to hear their outlook, if anything. Like, oh, why you don't like it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good point. They might change some shit that I'm thinking. Like, okay. You know what?
Yeah, never
I don't like it
even.
Like, but nah, real shit.
We were kind of talking about schools. You know, we brought up Howard, how, you know, what the dorm used to be in a spot that was, you know, not the best neighborhood. It's an interesting thing. I think colleges have actually shown the real side of their formulas of becoming real estate companies.
Oh, yeah, true.
Lately, I've seen that. You know, I went to Drexel University for like 1 year, and I noticed in Philadelphia how they literally buy up these bad neighborhoods to make them, you know, parts of the college, so then they can enforce their own police officers, so then they can bring, you know, and they just keep doing that, right? With that said, like, is there a way, or do you have any ideas around how we can truly fight gentrification in DC? For me, it just comes from like the people, right? I was explaining this in Richmond. You know, all these people come to Richmond, Virginia, and, you know, they might have more money, they might have different ideals than the locals, but we have such an ingrained way of what we want out of that city and what we care about. It might not be, out there, and it might not be written down, but it's just a thought and a feeling. And once they realize and they get into the community, we just kind of bring them in. Like, it just happens, or you leave. So that's what I think kind of happens in DC too. Like, I didn't love DC until I started going here every other day when I was a kid on the Metro, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I fell in love with DC. But yeah, how can we fight this gentrification?
Yeah,
what's
what y'all doing?
Yeah.
Because I tell you, them rallies on 14th Street.
There ain't no fighting it, bro. It's just like me, my whole thing, like, I don't like the dependent mindset. Like, people expecting to be given this or given that. Like, I believe that we got to lift each other up, and where there's a will, there's a motherfucking way.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. Like, it's so many different ways to do it. It's just, we got to exchange knowledge and actually exchange and share resources and certain things like that, and share ideas and create the next thing, because we are the ones for real. Everything we the leaders of the culture. We the leaders of everything cool. They follow behind us, bro. We make everything cool. You know what I'm saying? They utilize us to make everything cool. So we just gotta be able to teach each other. I think a lot of times when someone find a way to do something, they gonna keep that shit closer to the chest.
Yeah.
They're not even about to put you on game. Like, if I know a way that y'all joint could do more streams or get more reach, I should be able to be like, hey, yo, what about this? Like, we don't be doing that shit. And we just walk around, everybody doing their own little thing, and feel like they getting ahead. And then if you are further than someone else, you looking down on them instead of figuring out how, like, everything could work together. And like I said, I don't see no end to gentrification. They gonna beautify this joint, do whatever the best way they can. Like, a lot of these things been planned 10, 20 years in advance.
Oh, yeah, it might be too late.
Won't even got the resources to even think that far ahead sometimes. Like, won't even have that privilege, the mental freedom. Like, I would tell people, we already came in, not only through enslaved and all these things, working free. Then after that, you got systemic oppression, all these fights for civil rights and the bare minimum, even to vote, all this shit, make equal pay. We still don't even do that for real, bro. Like, Think about this shit. You an athlete, like somebody like LeBron, probably a billionaire, but think about how many dudes at the top is like, that ain't shit to them. Mm-hmm. Like, all right, Bron a billionaire, we about to make another nigga billionaire right after him. We about to make Luka a billionaire. Like
right now. Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? So I just think it's about locking in, creating certain entities, figuring out what's on the cutting edge, like what's the next thing, because it's always that next thing that you could be a part of. And I'm not saying I got all the answers. It's just, I think certain things like gentrification is inevitable. Like,
well, give me one answer before you go, because you have been on the forefront of some of these movements. You've been able to predict how society is going to move, and then you've been able to act preactively, work on that. So, like, give us a little preview. What do you think? Where do you think we're going next? Like, what are some of the things on the horizon, especially in society or even in DC culture?
I mean, like, you see what they talking about, this whole AI wave. You know what I'm saying? People, and I'm not even saying this.
You down with the AI go-go?
I'm about to say, I'm not even saying this is what I agree with or don't agree with. I don't even always know. Like, it's so many things I'm not aware about, bro. That's why I just go on how I feel for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about human connection, though. I think my best asset going to be human connection. Connecting with more people, different spaces, especially in the whole art space. We've been heavy in the art space lately.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah, I seen that.
And venturing out, really diving into it and being uncomfortable and learning, you know what I mean, and growing. So it's not just going to be one thing, but they also say, like, I would think if you see AI coming, it's still some shit that AI not going to be able to do.
Yeah.
Like, if I was thinking about it in a bare minimum way, like, you know what I'm saying, high school, whatever, like, I'm a creative thinker, so I'm always thinking, like, or in tune with what I feel, you know what I mean, should be next. At the same time, there's a lot of things AI not going to be able to do, you know what I mean, that you could tune into. True. It's a lot of services and things that people still need in the community on a micro level. You can still have some type of economy. Like, even think about, like, when you're in certain spaces, the potential earnings of certain spaces for real. Like, for example, in the NBA, because everybody knows sports. Yeah, you got LeBron that make $1 billion, but you might got a dude that play, like, in Venezuela, he might make $130 a year. That's
right,
still,
exactly. That's still good money.
130, you know what I'm saying? So, or 230, 250, whatever you want, whatever number you want to put it. I'm just saying, is like I always say, it ain't no wrong way to eat a Reese's, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I just think one thing I think is important is go hyper community, dog. No wrong way to eat a Reese's. You feel
What if
me?
you eat that joint from the bottom up?
Yeah, I don't know. I like the Justin's
little-
peanut butter cups. I'm all Reese's. I done evolved to the Justin's peanut butter cups, man.
Wait,
Yeah, I done other, you know what I mean? But
you said you got good taste, bro. That's what you
yeah,
said.
man,
That's what you
Justin's
said.
peanut butter cups. But nah, real loud, I just feel like, yeah, you gotta tune in with yourself, and I feel like your intuition be strong, like we were talking about earlier. It will lead you. It will never lead you astray. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And it's all, like I say, different things to do, bro. It's all about how ahead of the curve you can be, too. Like, another thing I was thinking about, like how they talk about stocks and crypto and all that. Black people, bro, we be on shit way early. Some of us, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Very early.
Some of us adapt faster than others, all those things. It's like all stocks and all that shit it's just forecasting. And we already be knowing what the fuck going on. So when I say knowledge, it's like dudes that might be already know how to knowledge of that. Why you don't, connect? Each one teach one, bro.
Right.
Like one team,
Open
one
knowledge.
dream, dog. That's been the theme of the day for me.
Open
one
knowledge.
team, one dream, like shit. You know
One
what I'm saying?
band, one sound.
We need more community building, bro.
Yeah. Okay, let's because every time somebody says that, a little part of me is like a little like, what do you mean?
Like, bro, like actually
Do you think that's like
actually convening, dog? Like,
So you think like actual
like
meetings,
actually
like
spaces. for
Saturday
people.
we meeting here.
Saturday it might be a one quadrant, one space in the city. This Saturday or whatever day, Thursdays or whatever, that people real live go connect with each other. Bro, that's how that shit is.
Yeah.
But every time we connect, we all what do people want to do? Drink, smoke, shit like that. It's not really thought provoking. It's not really. You get what I'm saying? Shit not productive. We could turn a lot of this shit into productivity for real. Like. Build our own little communities, and people be feeling like certain shit be over their head. It could start with 4 people. Like if us 3 start doing something every Thursday, and people see what we doing, it's a hop on society, bro.
Yeah,
they like, damn, them niggas having fun. They talking about, oh, can I come on Thursday? The next day gonna be 5 people. The next Thursday gonna be 12 people.
Yep. That's how it works.
Consistency is alchemy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be consistent.
Consistency
So that's what
is
motherfuckers
alchemy.
don't do. They don't be consistent, bro. Then they be expecting results. That's not how shit work. You know
Exactly.
So that's why I'm saying more about the principles, like not one solution. It's about how we should start moving for real. You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
That's what I was about to, I was going there because like, do you think it's individual responsibilities doing different things, or do you think we need more organizations to help us organize?
I mean, everybody not a leader, everybody not whatever, but it's like people that feel like they leaders of or leadership or have leadership qualities or whatever. Like, you can start there, bro. Y'all leaders of y'all own crew. Y'all leaders of y'all own, you know what I mean, whatever, union, whatever. Y'all two bare minimum is already doing this shit, bro.
Right.
Bringing me up here, bringing certain dudes up here. Or you gotta say, shit, man, let's invite everybody back that we did a joint with on next Wednesday and have a little
powwow, a little
you
conversation.
Feel me? That's all it take, bro.
True.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it take. I gotta get up out of here, though. I'm late as hell.
Thanks for listening, y'all. If you get a chance to subscribe, like, download, and follow, we really appreciate it. You can find us on Instagram at the ReUp, ODCAST. You can also find us on Patreon for exclusive content. New episodes every other Thursday. Thanks for your trust. Appreciate y'all.